Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. This is John with Tommy's Top Picks, here to bring you some Sorcery Contested Realms updates. Not updates, box openings. Let's do it. I finally got mine. Eric's Curiosa. They showed up. I bought it from Team Covenant because I wanted to. I got 2 boxes. I think we're just going to open one. Don't forget about the dust. So that's cool. Box is gorgeous. It's like a inlaid foiling style. It's very pretty. I like it a lot. Kind of like the illuminated manuscripts from the medieval ages. And of course, the gorgeous art has been featured. I know you all have probably seen it. But yeah, let's jump in. I'm probably just going to open the 2 boxes and then get singles. I don't know. We'll see how this opening goes. That's kind of my decision point is if the opening is exceedingly fun as Alpha was, then maybe I'll buy another box or 2. We'll see. Not sure I'll keep any for the shelf because I have a feeling this one's going to be available just with the complaints about the price per pack and all the things that went with that. Plus it's a set 2. Set 2s typically are not going to be as strong as set 1s. It's just how it is. Markets handle that way. Looking for some big hits. Actually, let me pull up the list real quick here. Let's see. Nelly Longarms, Sir Lancelot, which actually Team Covenant's, fuzzy, Team Covenant's box topper special card that they give away when you order from them is a Sir Lancelot alternative art, full art foil thing. But obviously we're looking for the one that's pulled, the foil version of it. All these are foil versions for the best. Excalibur, Camelot, Sir Galahad, the Black Plague, and then Year of the Blaze, Four Waters Paradise, which actually looks really cool. And then a bunch of different artifacts and Merlin. Those seem to be the big hits. Everything after that starts to go like kind of sub. Oh, sorry. Fail Not Bow, which I guess Fail Not Bow is a artifact. So, anyways, we'll see what we find and enjoy it as we go. Either way, I'm excited for this, mostly to play. Look, we get more foot soldiers. Yay. Let's see what we're getting here. I have not watched any content on this. I did look at a few of the articles in the spoiler season time frame. So as you guys probably know, they did not spoil too many cards early on, which I actually appreciate. I know some people don't like that. They're like, oh, don't build the hype, whatever. I don't care about that as much. I find where'd that plastic go? So my cats don't eat it. I find the situation fine. I like the surprise. I wanted to be surprised by this as I did it. So what are we getting here? Templar. Avatar upholds an oath and prevails. Druid. Ooh, cool. I didn't know there was a druid in this. See, this is why I didn't look. Bruin. A unique, large, fluffy beast. That's cool. Does he come with it? He does. Oh, I like it. Oh, that's cool. I'm totally into the druid. I'm building a druid. It's happening. That's just how it's happening. It's so funny. I know my buddy's going to cast one or build one as well just because that's how he works. Spellcaster. Tawny. Can't defend. Interesting. And then Rubble. Fancy Rubble. I like that Rubble. And then Lance Rules. And Stealth Rules. Wait. I think Stealth was one they changed the rules on, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to go back because I know there's some rule changes with this and updates, as with most games with new sets, new mechanics. Lance was a cool one. It's like a first strike that can be dropped and handed over to a different creature. And then this is the art. Yeah, the art credit card, which is pretty. It's a pretty card. Don't know if I'll use it or need it, but it's pretty. Stealth and Lance. Little mini tokens. They stuck with the mini tokens. I love it. I find it hilarious. I've always loved them from day one. So let's get these. We'll put them off to the side. And the little tokens. I probably don't need more foot soldiers, but that's all right. We'll keep them anyways because they're tiny and that's fun. All right, let's get into it. I'm excited. I've only seen like maybe a dozen cards in the whole set, plus what I looked at to see what the value cards were. So I wasn't going into this completely blind. But pretty blind indeed. I'm going to take my time. So sit back, relax, and enjoy some beautiful, beautiful Arthurian legends. Burrowing Submerge, that seems not broken at all. 7 cost 6. Burrowing Submerge, exceptional. Giant, fantastic. Myriad Formians. Yeah, Formians. Yeah. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Formorians? Formorians, I think. That's definitely something I've heard of before. Pukas. Heard of that too, oddly. So that's a fairy? I didn't know that. Of Mischief and Malady. Deathrite. Each opponent discards a random card. Ooh, that is bad. Yeah, 2 power. Exceptional. 3 cost. Snowball. Is this like the big stone ball? Shoot a piercing projectile. It picks up all other units along its path and carries them with it. When it stops, units there take damage equal to the number of units in the snowball. I love it. I think piercing was one of the new add-ons. It basically says projectiles go through something or don't. Something like that. This one makes sense that it goes through because it's rolling them all down and does damage along the way. Wow, all 3 exceptionals. I'll take that for pack 1. That's nice. An elite. Elite Sight. Genesis, look at your bottom 3 spells. Put 1 on top of your spell book. Some shenanigans can be done with that. That's cool. So we'll do elites there. And we're now on the ordinary. Provides, threshold. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. That is some interesting ramp. I did see these. I don't remember. Ordinary fairies. Height or sprites. Can't be yeah, I don't see that as being super valuable. There might be a situation, but I don't see it as super valuable. Tactical move. Ordinary magic to reposition your troops. That seems good. 1 at a time. Each ally takes up to 2 steps. Oh, wow. Holy moly, that's powerful. Each ally up to 2 steps? That's crazy, because the was it called the Knight's move, the one where you move like a knight on the table, was super powerful as it was. So that is, everything gets to move twice. That's crazy for 2. That is really good. Okay. Red-breasted robin. Beautiful art. I dig that art a lot. Different style a little bit. Ordinary beast kindles a blaze. Airborne. At the end of your turn, each other unit here takes 1 damage. Oh, the bird carries the fire there and burns them all. I love it. 1/1 for 1. Grain Sparrow. Airborne. Genesis. Gain 2 life. Okay. There's like a little bird cycle happening here. I like that. Harassing Ruffians. 3/3 for 3 with a 2 fire requirement. Ordinary mortals looking for trouble. Units attacked by harassing ruffians can't be defended. Yeah, okay. It's like an ambush dealy. Like it. Hamlet. Ordinary minions cost 1 less to cast at this site. So it's just like put your soldiers here sort of thing. Provides no threshold though. So that's not the best. I don't think I like that one at all, honestly. I'll put the ordinary sites down there. Ordinary relic. Just a rock. May be cast into the hands of any unit already carrying an artifact to banish that art. Goodbye, artifact. Yeah, it's just a rock. It's not an artifact. It's a rock. That's actually pretty funny. Ordinary magic distracts the unwary, led astray. Choose any number of enemies at target location. They take a step together to another location they're adjacent to. That can be gross with especially with water, all the different little water effects where you sink them and stuff. Oh man, that could be rough. All right, water got more powerful. Kind of knew that was coming. Bog, beautiful. Ordinary sight of moldering muck. Look at that art. That'd be a cool playmat. That's really neat. It does provide 1 water threshold. Genesis until your next turn. Units are immobile while top target nearby site. Okay, so you lock things down. Makes sense for a bog. Yep. Swindler Troop. 3/3 for 3. Water. Ordinary mortals practice misdirection. Genesis. Give another nearby allied minion stealth. Yeah, that's useful. That's good. Stealth is going to be pretty good, I think. Oh no. Packs are good. Easy enough to open. That notwithstanding, me messing that one up. That was more me than the pack. Not paper, kind of plasticky. Seems fine, good quality. Everything seems good on the quality front. I will say cards seem less nicked than in the last set, so I think they might have upped the quality a little bit. Okay, exceptional sight alerts your forces. Air, I love air. Genesis, gain 1 for each nearby site with an enemy atop it. Okay, so put this out there and then boom, you can, the beacon. Put this out there and then you get a lot of mana or whatever they call it. Black Knight, cool art, old school style. Look at that. I like that. I haven't hit a foil yet. An exceptional mortal sides with the strong. Ooh, costs 2 less to cast if you have more life than each opponent. And it's a 5/3. Note this new mechanic of attack defense. That's why I was saying 5/5, etc. Because the ones that have the default symbol, the 3 or whatever, that's a 3/3. This is a 5/3, so it hits harder than it can defend. Requires fire and water combination for this guy, which I think a lot of the knights do. Also note, it's a knight, which matters for certain cards in this set, so that's pretty cool. It's exceptional. Okay, there's my exceptional pile. What is this? That's elite. Okay, just making sure, trying to keep my piles separate, properly separated. All right, vanishment. Vanishment. That's a weird. I don't like that word. Why did you call it vanishment? Cool art though. Pretty art. Very pretty art. Give all allied minions stealth. Draw a spell. Okay, that's good. That's a good one. I like it. I changed my mind. I like it. It can call it vanishment all at once. That's a very good spell. Okay. Sir. Oh, there's my foil. Sir. Oh, it's ordinary. Sad. Sir Pellinor. 2 air, 2 fire threshold. 5/3 knight. I think sirs are all count as knights. A unique mortal. So I think the Black Knight was exceptional. So this is my first unique. A unique mortal. Always on the hunt. Very neat art. Look at this skull and crown. The 3 lances. His face is all jacked up. The crazy basilisk, I think, in the background here. Lizard horse thing. I don't know. Very cool. Very cool. Charge lance. Lance we know is this thing. It's like the first strike, but I forget what charge does. Whenever Sir Pellinor kills the strongest enemy minion, draw a card. So he wants to hunt the big boys. Okay. But it's a 5/3, so he's gonna die, except with the first strike. Okay. Okay, yeah, that now I see. That's gonna be interesting. Cool. Band of Thieves. Ordinary mortals with harmful ambitions. Look at that cool art in foil. That looks great. It's hard to see it in this light on the camera, but in person, this part is like shadows bounced back. It's really nice against the foiling because they're not foiled, so they kind of stand out. That's really cool. So it's just stealth. The darker the night, the better to ply their crooked trade. Cool. 3/3 for 3. Air card. Love it. Nice full art on the back. I like the foil side better, actually. Ordinary. I think I'll put the foils off to the side, because those are probably the most valuable, and I'll put them in a binder. I have a collection binder. Seracan Scout. I don't know how you say that. 2/2 for 2. Fire. Ordinary mortal. Scans the horizon. Maybe cast to any site without enemies. Cool. So you can scout them out into the... That's going to be useful. Yeah. Scout them out into the enemy areas. Duel. 3 for Earth. Ordinary magic throws down the gauntlet and ally fights target enemy adjacent to it. Just slap. And then you get Lance. So you're like, bam, first strike. I just killed your dude. That is fantastic. Pond. An ordinary sight ripples gently to a calm sip. That deer is sipping. Genesis. This turn, the next beast cast to the site costs 1 less. Ignore threshold. Ooh, that's real good. Ignore threshold is real good. Because a lot of these guys have like ridiculously high thresholds, like Sir Pellinor. Oops. Focus. Sir Pellinor. See, that's a huge threshold. So you can jump it in early with that. Although he's water, or he's not water, that's water. Whatever, you get the idea. All right, squeakers. Who doesn't love a little squeaker? So 1/1 for 1, death rate. Reveal your next 5 spells. Then summon all pigs of the sounder from among... I don't know what that means. Pigs of the sounder must be another creature. From among them to the site, put the rest on the bottom in a random order. The squeakers grow up into pigs of sounder, I bet. Oh man, what are they, like 333s? For 3, I bet it is something like that. Grievous insult. That guy's got a face that you just want to slap. Ordinary magic of cutting words may be cast by any ally. Silence target nearby minion this turn and tap it. Draw a spell. Okay, so you can cast it from any of your critters on the field. Silence, I'm not sure what that means, but tapping it obviously slows it down. Draw a spell. So it can't defend. Silence maybe probably can't cast from that this turn, and you get to draw a spell. 2 cost ordinary. I like it. God, water's good. Joust. A thunderous clash of ordinary magic. An ally targets an enemy they're adjacent to, then they both take a step to swap places. If they pass each other, they fight, so you can dodge the joust. Okay, so your opponent can dodge the joust. I don't know. Yeah. It makes sense from a flavor standpoint. I don't know if it's a useful card. I'm not sure that's a useful card. Because it can basically always be avoided. Unless you have them locked in by the territory and land. I don't know. I'll just see that in play. Keening Banshee. This is one they revealed. 3/3 for 4. 2 Threshold. May be cast for 0 if an allied mortal died this turn. So you can just have a bunch of mortals and then ghosts. Makes sense. Really cool. Lake Afenk. I don't know what that. An ordinary beast lurks at the water's edge. That is a fanciful beaver. That's what that is. That is a fanciful beaver. Someone saw a beaver and they came up with that. Lethal, submerge. Oh, lethal. Jesus. Okay. 3/3 for 4. 2 Threshold. Lethal and submerge. That's pretty good. Lookout. Ordinary sight warns of what's to come. Genesis. Look at each opponent's hand. Okay, so there's something I was thinking about before where I was like, I'm not sure if this is useful. I don't remember what it was. If I see it again, I'll bring it up. But basically, I was like, it might be useful if you can see your opponent's hand. This allows you to do it. It's an ordinary sight, so you can have 4 of these in an air deck. So, yeah, I bet there's some, like, look at their hand and do stuff kind of combo moves you can play. Anyways, 2/2 for 2, Kettletop Leprechaun. He's sitting on a pot of gold. Deathrite, draw a sight. That's pretty good. 2/2 for 2, draw a sight. Not bad. And he's a fairy, if that matters for anything, which I think it does. I think fairies and knights were the things that matter. And by knights, I mean like knight, queen, king, and one other category. What is it called? I can't remember what it is. The apprentice knights, maybe? I don't remember that they're called in this game, but that might be the thing. All right. Exceptional fairies maintain these tunnels. Blue cap knockers. Burrowing. Blue cap knocker site can't be moved, destroyed. Wait. Okay. Moved, destroyed, or modified. So they can basically just hold the site in place. And if there's destruction, it just doesn't work. 3/3 for 3. It's kind of like a... it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not excited about it, but it's fine. Probably helpful for turtling strategies if you have a deck you're trying to turtle with around like the stronghold or the mountain pass, things like that where it limits movement. That might be the way to go. Pebbled paths. Minions atop nearby sites lose charge. Okay. Exceptional. Nice. Ooh, another foil coming up. Siege Giant. Yeah, this one's funny. Once on your turn, Siege Giant may throw a weaker ally here through the air to a nearby location. 4/4 for 4. So good. So freaking good. I don't know if I'll use it, but I probably will just because it looks fun. Guards! Elite Magic calls for aid. Summon a foot soldier token to each site near your avatar. Okay, that's actually really good. It's expensive, but that's really good. 6 cost, 2 threshold. Ordinary sight. And this is elite. Ordinary sight for my foil. Still, foil sights are good. Wow, that's pretty. See how that pops? That's so cool. The building like looks 3D, like it's coming out. They did a really good job on the foiling. I think they did last time too, but I don't remember the 3D effect like this. Genesis, enemies lose stealth. Pretty cool. Hunter's Lodge makes sense. Full art. Beautiful. Ordinary foil sights. I'll put that here. Thieving Magpie. 1 for 1. Airborne, you may pick up carried artifacts with cost 1 or less. Cool. Just totally straight up steal some artifacts. Burning Hands. Ooh, neat. An L shape. Attack. Cast by allied mortal. Okay. So it doesn't have to be a caster, I guess. Not sure if that's true. 2 different cardinal directions. So it doesn't even have to be the L. It can be straight across, like back, like to the right and to the left, forward and back sort of thing. Direction, deal damage to each unit at locations. That's a neat one. That's a neat one. I like that. All right. An ordinary mortal takes any advantage as a shameless squire. That's it. Squires. There. That's the 4th category, I think. Lance, James says, tap target nearby enemy. It drops everything it carried. Drop your lance. Aha, he did. He tripped and dropped his lance. That's so funny. Finwife. Okay. Yes. Ordinary merfolk. Seeks a suitor. Okay. What do you think? Anyone interested? You gonna marry her? Beautiful fish. Beautiful Finwife. Submerge. Provide 2 for each nearby enemy avatar. So it provides mana for nearby. So if you're in the water and the avatar. Yeah, that's a tricky one. 2 for 2 though. It's a pretty good effect for an ordinary. So you could probably build around it. Another Hunter Lodge, non-foil this time. Magic missiles. Yes! I didn't know they had that in the set. 2 cost, 2 in air. Shoot 3 projectiles in the same direction, 1 at a time. Each deals 1 damage. Yes. I love it. Sherwood Huntress. That's cool. Beautiful art, too. I like that a lot. Ranged ordinary mortal who lives off the land. 2 for 2 ranged. Not bad. Treetop Hideout. Also, awesome art. Jesus. I know, I'm going to say that a lot. It's just so cool. Treetop Hideout. Genesis, you may give stealth to nearby allied minion. Okay. Ominous Owl. That owl's not ominous. It's cute. That's a cute owl. Not ominous. It's cute. Anyways. Ordinary Beast or Dark Omen. Oh, question mark. You're not sure. Okay, cool. Airborne. You may cast minions to this site. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. That's why it's ominous, because it may deliver a bunch of bad guys right there. It's like a scout owl. 1 for 1. Yeah, I like the owl. I like all the air stuff, because I just like air. Brown Bears. 4 Territorial Sloth of Ordinary Beast. Territorial Sloth of Ordinary Beast. Interesting. Cute. Cool art. That's old school. That reminds me of some old school Magic cards. Actually, yeah, wasn't there one grizzly bear or something that had kind of a similar feel to it? I think it was. Dirium Formorians. Exceptional giants reclaim their realm. Burrowing Submerge. 6 for 7. Gross. Yeah, that's scary. They can come in from under. Yeah, the Formorians are pretty cool. Pretty cool. Fire breathing. What is this? Look at the stars like coming through the line. That's really neat. And cast it out like that. That's pretty cool too. It's kind of like a cone effect. Be cast by an allied beast or dragon. Okay. Choose a cardinal direction and deal damage to each unit at a location in the area affected. Oops. Piece of plastic. My cat will eat it, so I have to be careful of that. He's a dumbass. He just loves eating. Ooh, got a new sorcery thing. Impenetrable cops. I don't know how to say that. Exceptional sight blocks all from view. Earth. Projectiles can't enter the site from the outside. That's cool. It's definitely a strategic one. It is exceptional, so you can do 3 of those. Ooh, I do have a foil. Ooh, it looks fancy. All right, Archimago. I don't know how you say that. Avatar. Play site, draw site. Banish 3 magic spells in your cemetery. Cast a copy of one of them. I think I like the idea of this. I don't know if I actually like it. We'll have to see. 3 magic spells. That means not creatures, right? So that's like fire breathing or like magic missile, firebolt. Yeah, not 100% sure that I like this one. Cool art though. Just because creatures are so important to play, there might be a way to play without creatures, but I don't know. Cool avatar though. Art-wise. Tournament grounds. Nice. An exceptional sight in foil. God, that's cool. Look at that fight. The knights are crushing each other. Castle in the background. That's cool. Alright, so no threshold. Exceptional sight. Anyone may cast knights, sirs, or dames. Okay, that's it. Knights, sirs, or dames to this site and may do so for no threshold. And I believe anyone with a sir counts as a knight. I believe that's the rule. And they do so for no threshold. That's amazing for all these guys. That's really good. And they can cast on your site. Oh, that's really good. God, that art is gorgeous. This feels like it's going to be a valuable card. That's really cool. Oops. All right, where do we put this? So, yeah, I'll just put it over with foil sights. All right. Reckless Squire. Okay, yeah, squires. Was it dames, knights, sirs, dames? Okay, so maybe sirs and knights are different. Squires are a separate thing. Kings, queens, obviously. Interesting. Okay. This ordinary mortal is all too eager. Charge lance. 1/1 for 3. That's expensive. I guess charge and lance. So it's got the first strike. And I forget what charge does. It's like move and strike or something at the same time. So it does make it more dynamic, but interesting. Charge! Give an ally charge this turn. I really got to figure out what that means. Common cottagers. 2/2 for 2. Humble family provides that earth threshold. Very nice. I like that. Forge. An ordinary site of capable craftsmanship. Genesis. You may pay 1 to conjure a lance token here. Nice. You can create lances. That's cool. You can give everything first strike. That's just fun. Field laborers. 2/2 for 3 with a 2 threshold. Tap. Gain 2 this turn. Ooh. Rampy. Ramp. Earthy. Ramp. I likey. All right. Let's move on. Hamlet Ablaze. 3/2 fire. Threshold. An aura of ordinary arson. Conjure top an ordinary or exceptional site. At the start of your turn, destroy the site and minions atop it. And Hamlet's Ablaze. So you can put it on any site on the field, including enemies, and destroy it. Hence the one that prevents it from being destroyed. Okay. It's cool art, man. Like, I bet that's wicked in foil. That's pretty. Cool. Helpful Hob. That's a cute little guy. What the hell? 4? 1/1 for 4. Genesis, untap an adjacent ally. He just 1 untaps. Why is he 4? That seems overcosted. I don't understand that. Untapping is good, but is it that good? That seems overcosted. We'll see. Leyline Hinge. Ordinary site that marks the passage of the seasons. Draw a spell for each other adjacent leyline hinge. Okay, that's cool. Drawing sites for... but no threshold. Not great. Okay. Return a minion from your cemetery to your hand. Rescue costs 3. So I feel... Yeah, okay, whatever. We'll keep going. Shelly Coat. It definitely has a Shelly Coat. Oops. There we go. A Shelly Coat. Submerge takes 1 less damage. So it's essentially a 2/3 for 2. Water that submerges. Gross. Okay. Cool. On we go. So far, I'm enjoying this. I don't know. I know. Ooh, what did I get here? Exceptional relic of intricate trickery. Forbearing not. Bearer minion takes no damage from units with 4 or more power and is also a fairy. That's neat. But it can be turned into a stone because it's a stone. But it's a stone. I don't think people are going to run too many of those unless artifact decks become a huge thing. Exceptional mortals, running from the law. Kingswood poachers, stealth, Genesis. Search a spellbook for up to 3 beasts, banish them, then shuffle. Search a spellbook. Oh, so you can take beasts out of someone else's thing. You're stealing them. I get it. That's kind of cute. I don't know how useful. That's cute. Beast decks become a thing. It will become a thing. Sarkin Raiders charge. You may cast any site without enemies. 3/3 for 4. Very good. Very good. Another foil, and it's a site. This is great. Dosmary Pool. A unique site. Yes. 3 water threshold Genesis. You may submerge an artifact from your hand here. Okay, so you get to put it on the field for free, and assuming you're playing water and have watery tarts, your watery tart can go grab the sword. That's what it is, right? This is no basis for forming a government, guys. Like, that's just not how you do it. I had to. Come on. You like it. You know you like it if you get the reference. If you don't get the reference, you don't care. All right. Poisoned Well. Don't drink the water at this exceptional site. All right. Genesis. Enemy avatars lose 1 life for each nearby site they control. So it's a fire. You put it near your guys. All. No, the enemy avatar takes it so crowded. Ooh, that's actually kind of interesting. Oh, what a way to end the game, too, right? That could be a game ender by just putting something down on the field. That's wild. Okay. Interesting. Nearby site they control. Okay. So you just have to put it next to their stuff. All right. Cool. Very cool. I will take an exceptional foil site, land, whatever. Thankless Squire, Lance, immobile. Costs way too much for that, but I like it. Yeah. 2 or threshold, costs 5 or a 1/1. Comes in with 3 lances and he can't move. I don't think that's a useful card, but it's got a lot of flavor. I like it. Let's see. All right. Vikings. Cool. Cool art. I like that. It's very cool art. Ordinary mortals appear to sack and burn. Tap. Deal 2 damage to each unit at target adjacent location. Yeah, that's 4/4 for 5. But you tap it and just do damage around. Just burns everything. Arc Lightning. Cool. Deal 4 damage to target nearby unit. Like it. I will probably add this to my lightning themed deck. Although that's probably got to be rebuilt with the new cards. Fisherman's Family. Ordinary provides a blue threshold, 2/2 for 2. Sly Fox gains stealth at the end of your turn. Nice, because it can do it again and again. Give it a lance. It's a 1/1 first strike that disappears. I like that. Who doesn't like a fox with a lance, huh? Wall of Brambles. Okay, an ordinary aura. I wonder if there's a full cycle of ordinary auras. That's neat. Conjure atop the border of an allied site. Whenever an enemy traverses this wall on the ground, it takes 2 damage. Okay. That's very nice. Let's see. Common Village. You may pay 1 to summon for soldier token here. This is the same, just different art. I think Common Village was one of the common sites from the other one. I have to double check. I have a full set of the foils from Alpha of all of the common lands or sites, so I'll have to check that. That might be just new art on the old one, which is fine by me. Yeah, that I'm pretty sure that's the same mechanic. So anyways, Band of Thieves, we did this. Castle Servants. Okay, there's your air one. Cool. Bonfire, another site. There's some cool sites. It's cool art too. You burn all the weapons. That doesn't seem good. You may destroy all weapons and armor nearby. That includes lances, I assume. Cool. It's a cool sight, and it gives you threshold, which is the important part for me, because definitely don't want to build a deck with too many non-threshold sights. You end up screwed, especially with some of these high threshold cards now. Ooh, what's this? This looks cool. What is this? Town. Sight bursting with exceptional talent. Exceptional minions cost 1 last to cast at this site. Wow, that's good. Okay, so no threshold, but that's still really good. Whoa. Whoa. You can basically play a full exception deck with this and 3 of these, and then threshold. That is quite good. Nope, that's uniques. Exceptional. Exceptional mortals who shape the future. Sisters of Avalon. That's cool art too. Look at them. Playing some loot. Spellcaster. Genesis. Discard a spell. Draw a spell. That's useful. Fixing. 2/1 or 1/1 for 2. Air. Spellcaster. Yeah, it would be good in like a spellcaster deck if you're trying to do that. But yeah, I'm like so on that one actually. Attack by night. Enemies drop their artifacts. Allied units strike first this turn. That's cool. That's a good spell. Sir Priamus. I don't know. Lance, lethal. Nice. Nearby allies are immune to lethal. Oof, he's real good. It's a unique. I do like the knights. The art cycle's really good. Blacksmith family. We saw that. Saw that. Weightless squire. Airborne lance. 1/1 for 3. Cool. Hamlet. Ordinary minions cost 1 less to cast to the site. Cool. I think we saw that one already. Tax collector. 2/2 for 3. 2 threshold of earth. Genesis on your opponent's next turn. Their spells cost 1 more. I will never remember to do that. Seems good, but I'll never remember to do that. We saw the redbreast. We saw the grain sparrow. We saw the ruffians, Sarcusan scout, and duel. Yeah, I think we saw that one already too. Cool. We can move a little faster now. We're like cycling ordinaries, which is just how it normally goes. Funeral Pyre. Exceptional sight, fire, threshold, Genesis. Banish up to 3 cards from 1 cemetery. Meh. Not that exciting. It's okay. Blue Knight. Air and water. 3/2 with a lance. Cool. Exceptional Knight. Cast into exile. Look at that art. That's good. Exceptional magic to expel the unwanted. Shuffle target minion occupying an allied site into its owner's spellbook. So you can do your own or you could do theirs, but it has to be on your site or allied site, which is cool for multiplayer when that kicks off. Interesting. Exceptional. It's air, so it's 2. It's pretty cheap. Meester Store Worm. 7/7 for 6 with 3 water threshold. Submerge. Waterbound, of course. Tap. Choose direction from Meester Store Worm. Deal lethal damage. Whoa. To each unit and a location in the affected area. This thing's breathing acid or chlorine or whatever your mythological poison is. If it's lethal damage, that's pretty good. Now I see why it's so expensive. It's an elite. As usual, elites are super rare to come across. Bog and ornament. Yeah, we already saw this. Just a rock. That's what happens to all your artifacts. Led astray. Oops. Swindler Troop. 3/3 for 3. Water. Genesis. Give another nearby allied minion stealth. Cool. Lumbering Giant. 4/4 for 4. Can't defend or intercept. Pond. Yep, that's the deer. Power of Flight. Give an allied minion airborne until the next turn. Draw a spell. Pretty good with the draw spell. It's pretty good with the draw spell. Squeakers. Still haven't seen the pigs they're supposed to transform into. Magic of Cutting Words. Yep, and the beaver. Cool. Moving right along. Oh. Okay, I thought for a second there were some notches on these packs, and that's why I was being a fool the way I was opening them, but yeah, I was wrong. There was no notches. Yellow Knight. Lance, 3/2/4/3. Exceptional. Poisoned Well. Which one is this? Exceptional. Warhorse, 2/2/2. Charge. May carry an ally. Why? Why? It gives charge? Okay, it gives charge. I see. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Major City. It's cool. Art 2. I like that. Elite minion costs 1 less to cast to this site. Is that what the other one was? Oh, it's the elite versus the exceptional. Neat. So you can do... Ooh, that's starting to inspire me. I'm going to make a ridiculous deck. Yeah. Seen this. Thieving Magpie. Yeah, we saw that. Rescue. Return a minion from your cemetery to your hand. Cool. I think we saw all of these. Arc Lightning and Hunter's Lodge and Burning Hands. Yep. Cool. Alright, so we're going to pick up the pace a little bit here. And Stone Rain. Exceptional. Target a site up to 2 steps away. Deal 1 damage to everything atop it. Repeat for each site in your hand. Interesting. Okay. I don't know how often I'd use that, but that's interesting. Alright. 4/4/3. Castle Haunt. May be cast to any elite or unique site. Dies if it leaves its summoning site. So it just haunts a place. Haunts an elite site. That's pretty cool. And it costs... Yeah, it's a 4/4/3. It makes sense. That's the downside on it. That's pretty cool. Fine Courser. It's not Corsair. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Whatever. 1/1 for 2. Exceptional beast in need of a rider. Charge. Movement +1. May carry an ally. That's a good horse. Arcane Barrage. Ooh. Shoot X projectiles in the same direction, 1 at a time. Each deals 1 damage. X cost 3 air threshold. Yeah, see, this starts making it interesting to build a caster deck. You know, makes this guy interesting, right? Shameless Squire, lands, tap everything. Oh, this, we already saw this. Yeah, this is that guy. Finwife, Magic Missile, Sherwood Huntress, Treetop Hideout, Brown Bears, Reckless Squire, Charge, Forge, Common Cottages, Ordinary Laborers. I've only seen the Earth one, Earth Threshold guy that gives you mana, I think. I think I've seen most of the colors that were... Ooh, we got a foil coming. Most of the colors with the threshold reduction, these guys. I think I might be missing one, maybe like water or something. Red Cap Poweries? I don't know what that is. 3 for 3, charge. If Red Cap Poweries have an attack by the end of your turn, they die. Ooh. Charge means you don't get summoning sickness, maybe, then? I think that's what it is. It's haste. Wasn't there one that needed extra movement or something? I have to go back. I have to look these up and then actually go and look up the rules and then go back and look at some of these, I think. Briar Patch. Exceptional site. Whenever it's Earth, whenever an enemy unit enters or leaves this site, it takes 1 damage. Yep, that makes sense. Shattering Strike. An ally targets an enemy adjacent to them, destroy an artifact they're carrying, and then strike them. Oh, that's cool. Because if you're lancing off, you can get rid of the lance, and then you get the first strike and win. Ooh, that's cool. Because I imagine a lot of double knight fights that happen, they both die, right? Because they both get first strike, and they both have, like, higher attack than defense, so... I have a feeling that's going to be a thing, like knights facing off is going to end up killing a lot of knights. This is a trick play on that. That's pretty cool. Overbearing Bailiff. 0/0 for 3. I don't remember what happens if it's 0. Does it just die, or does it... Has +7 power while in your back row, and no royalty is nearby. Elite Mortal. Finally in charge. That's funny. That's funny. That's interesting. Guards in foil. Elite Magic in foil. Heck yeah. Cool art. Cool card, too. Hamlet's Ablaze. That's ordinary. Line Hinge. Helpful Hob. Joust. Fishman. Wall Brambles. Brand Thief. Castle Servant. Blacksmith's Family. Hey, okay, we're repeating here. We're repeating. Let's see what I'm missing at the end here. Weaverin, an exceptional beast, often mistaken for a dragon. 5/5 for 6 is an earth. And it's airborne. Airborne earth critter. That's pretty cool. 5/5 for 6. It's not a dragon. So true. Sword and Shield. Exceptional pairing of weapon and armor. Bearer has +2 power. That's pretty good. Hunting Party. Cool art. I like that art. That's neat. Hunting Party. Range. Nearby enemies lose stealth. Cool, cool. 3/3 for 4. Sir Ironside. Has +3 power during enemy turns. A unique mortal. The strength of 7 men. Has +3 power during enemy turns. That's cool. So he's a 7/4. I think. Unless power is both, which I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to have to check that one. Tactical move. We did. Bonfire did. Sparrow. Harassing ruffians. Just a rock. Common village. Led astray. Swindler troop. Lumbering giant. Hamlet. Redbreast. Cool. Alright, halfway done with the box. I like the box. They're fun. They're fun to open. Let's see how this goes. Tournament grounds. Another exceptional. Ooh, cold iron rod. Neat. That's neat. Exceptional relic to repel the Fae. Fairies here are disabled. That's freaking brutal. Okay. Anti-fairy tech. 2/2 Tooth Fairy. Oh my god. Look at this guy's guy. He steals the teeth and he puts them in his mouth. He's right here. He's taking the tooth. Okay. Airborne. At the start of your turn, tap target nearby enemy. Okay, so you put him to sleep. 2/2 airborne. Not bad. Cool art. Invasion. Elite aura. Cool. Overwhelms an empire. Wow, that's dramatic. Costs 6. It's very expensive. At the end of your turn, summon a foot soldier token to each affected enemy site with no units. Last 3 of your turns. Okay, so you put the aura down at a junction of sites. At the end of your turn, summon a foot, or do you put it on a site? At the end of your turn, you might put it on a site, I'm not sure. At the end of your turn, summon a foot soldier token to each of the affected sites. No, it's got to be on a boundary. So I think you can put it like at a corner, and then all 4 are affected. It's just for 3 turns, you're summoning foot soldiers. That's pretty cool. So it's just like, yeah, okay, that's neat. A little pricey, for 12 1/1s basically. If it doesn't get dispelled. Oh wait, that's elite. That goes here. Flight, Weightless Squire, Bog, Sly Fox, Scout, Tax Collector, Deer Sipping, Dual Squeakers, Grievous, Common Cottage. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the Squeakers turn into. I have not seen that yet. I'm wondering if it's an elite, and that's why, because elites seem to be the hardest to get a full playset of. Just generally, that's how sorcery has worked. Uniques, you only have 1. Elites, you have 2 of, but just finding 1 of each, because there's so many typically, makes a difference. Sugar Plum Pixies. Why? Why not fairies, huh? Sugar Plum Fairies is the right name. Pixies. They're pixies. Airborne. At the end of your turn, untap another nearby ally. Seems good. 2/2 for 2. Iron Man Talus. 3/3 for 4. Can't be disabled or moved by force. Not great, but fine. Morgan Le Fay. I bet this one's one of the pricier ones in foil. 3/3 for 3. 3 fire threshold. Unique mortal keeps her cards close. Spellcast. So she's not a fae, even though she's La Fae. I have to double check that. Excuse me. Spellcaster. Stealth. Okay. Both make sense. Genesis. Morgan draws her own hand of 3 spells, which only she can cast. That's crazy. That's cool. Okay. That I might build around. That seems really cool. Okay. Comic Cottage, Shellycoat, Thankless Squire, Field Laborers, Hamlet on Fire, Stonehenge, Helpful Hob, Vikings, Arc Lightning, Fisherman's Family. This is the one I was missing, I think. Provides that threshold. I like this ordinary threshold thing. That does help balance out the threshold thing, because that can be a tricky part. Poisoned Well. Is this exceptional? White Knight. Costs 2 less to cast if you have less life than each opponent. 3/5 for 5. Air Earth. 3/5 for 5. So it's a defensive knight. It costs 2 less if you have less life. So he'll cost 3 for 3/5 for 3. Doesn't have lance or charge, so you gotta like move him, like add to him to make him actually really good. But he's defensive. He's pretty good. Defends the weak. Okay, yeah, that's cool. It's cool. It's something. Yeah, it's like a theme. It's a turtle theme. Air Earth, I could see that, because you do all the spells with air and earth to do all the defensive stuff. Yeah, I could see that. Bailey, exceptional monument, protects your home. Enemies can't move to here on the ground. Okay, cool. That's cool. What the heck? Walpertinger. Walpeltinger has +1 power for each of your dead beasts. Oh my god. That's a crazy variable for 4. Yeah, that's wild. Oops, that's elite. That's cool. It's weird. It's cool. Alright, Wall of Brambles. Yeah. Yep. And nothing new here. Cool. As always, too many ordinaries, but that's just the game. That's how it works. Knighthood. Magic to find the exceptional among us. If you control an ordinary mortal, you may summon a knight, sir, or dame from your hand to their location. So that would even count, yes, even count foot soldiers. So that could be a whole theme, that whole invasion and foot soldier generation with the like hamlets and stuff, and then cheating in knights for 1. For dame from your hand to their location. That's really busted. Wow, that's really kind of busted. Okay, cool. Love busted stuff. Fire, or lava flow. Fire, cost 5, 2 fire, threshold. Lava flows from the caster site in a cardinal direction, dealing damage to each other unit occupying site in the affected area. So it hits everything, which is pretty sweet. Pigs of the Sounder. Here we go. That's what happened. Exceptional beasts. Exceptionals. Okay. Trampling turf. They are 3/3s for 3, which you can cheat in with the baby pigs. I will find them. Squeakers. 1/1/1. Deathrite. Reveal your next 5 spells, then summon all pigs of the Sounder from among them to this site. Put the rest on the bottom in a random order. Seems tricky, but okay. Reveal your next 5 spells. Oh, that's funny. Summon the grand old boars from among them to this site. Put the rest on the bottom in a random order. Okay, so this is a pig deck. This is a pig deck is really the answer to the question. All right, elite site that radiates malice. Cursed land. Whenever another site is played nearby, its controller loses 2 life. Holy crap. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. Wow. Cool art, too. Okay, elite site. I like it. All right. And then we'll go through, I don't think, yeah, all stuff we've seen before. Whew, so far so good. A lot of fun to open this. They did it. They did what I was hoping. They constructed the boxes in a way that's fun. Exceptional Sight. Koi Nixie. 2/2 for 3. Submerge. On your turn, may force target nearby enemy to take a step towards her. Tap that enemy if it's untapped. Yep. Pukas. We saw those ones. Sir Bedivere. Sir Bedivere is carrying an artifact. At the start of your turn, draw a card. That's cool. 3/4 for 4. That's real good, but he's got 3 different thresholds. Or no, sorry, 2 earth and 1 water. That's pretty good. I like that. Yep, squeakers. Glad I got the squeakers. May have to make a pig deck because it's funny. Alright, cool. Who doesn't want to make a pig deck? Black Knight. Siege Giant. Tournament Grounds. It's exceptional, yeah. The Wild Hunt. Cool art. It's wild. Sprites and fairies lead this elite procession. Airborne. It's a 5/5 for 6/3 threshold of air. Other nearby sprites and fairies have charge. Okay. So if they can get pretty powerful is what it looks like. Burning Hands. And I'm wondering if there's plans for the next set to have more of these sorts of things. Cool. Alright, alright. I forget the rules with like draft and stuff. Is it any ordinary site or was it just the 4 base ones in the sets? Like, are these ordinary sites going to be sufficient? Like, can they be in the pool? Because they have actual abilities. Or was it just... Yeah, I don't remember. I have to look that up because now we got different ordinary sites. So that's kind of cool. Anyways, Sisters, we saw that. Attack by Night, we saw that. A Unique Mortal, Sir. I don't know. Garrus, 3/5. Fire and 2 water threshold for 4. Lance untaps at the end of your turn. So he's ever vigilant. So, oh, nice. A Unique Mortal in foil. Unique foil. He's a 3/4 for 4. 1 air, 2 fire. Lance whenever surveilling strikes an avatar. Destroy that avatar's site. Then burrow other minions and artifacts there. How does that work? I thought burrowed. Destroy avatar's site. If it's destroyed, don't they just die? I'll have to look this up. This is a weird one. Yeah, I have to look this up. But unique foil. Dig it. Dig it, dig it. Brown Bears. This thing. Reckless Squire. Okay, yeah, all the commons have become common. Makes sense. We're down to the last couple packs. Yellow Knight. Ooh, what's this? Babbling Brook. Water Site. Exceptional. Genesis. Until your next turn, minions are disabled while top nearby sites. It's pretty good. Stone Ring. That one is good. Monster Line. 4/4 for 4. That's a weird looking line. Why has it got gloves on? See that? It's got gloves on. It's weird. Elite Beast. Charge. Can't attack sites. 4/4 for 4. Okay, so it's just a, yeah, it's a creature killer. And yeah. Okay. Getting there. I'm guessing Sir Balin's the big hit of the box so far. Not 100% sure. We'll have to go through it. I haven't seen any of the first page hits like Merlin, Sir Galahad, Sir Lancelot, the Black Plague, Excalibur. You know, the things that you'd expect to be worth something. I think Morgan Le Fay is, but these are, again, all in foil, so the non-foils... No, the Fairy Queen. No Morgan Le Fay here. Yeah, so I'm guessing Sir Balin's the big hit. Sword and Shield, that's a good one. Annual Fair, an exceptional site of tradition and trade. 1, gain any of the elemental things for this turn. So if you pay 1, you can get a threshold. That's a neat flexi card. Oh god, what is this thing? Rongominiad. Yes, a unique weapon. Pierces the Pernicious. Bearer strikes first and has tap throw this as a piercing projectile. It deals 3 damage to 1 unit at each location along its path. Tap and piercing. And you can throw it. And then it ends at the last area, which would probably be their area. That's pretty good. I like that. All right. And then ordinary stiff. Ordinaries. Just make sure there's nothing I haven't seen. Probably not, because they're ordinaries. And that. Yeah, I have to find out about the ordinary sites to see if those are all viable for like drafting as just freebie, like grab a water site, right? And that's a water site. Toothy Fairies, my favorite. Frisky Red Squirrel, pretty good. 1/1 for 1. Genesis, take target nearby artifact that can be carried and hide it beneath the site. That's good. That's a very fun one. That's good. I like that. All right, Whirlwind. Ooh, that's strange art, actually. I'm not sure what I think about that. It's pretty cool. Choose clockwise or counterclockwise. Each unit and artifact atop sites in a 2x2 area is pushed 1 step in that direction. 2x2 area. Okay. Yeah, for 2. Not bad. Sir Morian. Unique mortal. Summon 2-foot soldier tokens here. Enemy projectiles can't enter here. Okay. It's just highly defensive. And then we're back to ordinaries. Squeakers. Cool. Alright, I like the Wild Hunt. I don't think I got nearly enough Fey to build around it, so we'll have to see what actually is possible. Because, as always with Sorcery, at least that's my assumption, that the set's just big and there's lots of things I'm not seeing yet, because that's how it goes. Lug Bog Cat. 4/4 for 3, always good. Can and must be cast to any water site. That doesn't seem like such a disadvantage. That's cool. Purple Knight, neat. Exceptional mortal, swears a dauntless vow. He looks like a little fairy. A 3/2 for 3. 1 air, 1 fire for threshold and lands. Okay. Pretty good. Giant Killer, 2/2 for 3. Genesis, kill target nearby giant. Oh, okay. Yep, just dead. Elite Sight. Enter the realm under an opponent's control. Enters the realm. What? I don't understand that. Enters the realm under an opponent's control. Why would you give an opponent a sight? I'll have to look that one up. I'm not sure why this would be useful. My guess is that it's under their control, but you own it, so you can cast guys on it, but they get the mana for it. I'm not sure. There's got to be a balance to how that works. It's an elite too, so it's a weird one. All right, whatever. Look that one up later. Ordinary. All right, down to the last 2 packs. Looks like my camera is fragging because it's probably too hot. So I apologize for that. I'll try to make the things that are worth seeing seeable. Strips rank and title. Transform a mortal into a foot soldier token. So basically you can take the title, knight, whatever, down into that for 2. God, that's terribly powerful. More piggies. Troll Bridge. The first time a lone enemy enters here each turn, strike it unless they discard a card. That's cool. Has a 3 rating for fight. And that's a water threshold. That's gross. Water's too gross to set. I knew it was going to be the Green Knight. Cool. 3/7 for 6 water. Unique mortal. Whenever an enemy minion can attack the Green Knight, it must. Death right. Strike target nearby enemy. So it gets its vengeance. That's cool. Back to the ordinaries. And last pack. Let's see what we got here. What a fun experience to open these. Yeah, they're good. They did a good job. This is what I thought. They designed their boxes to be very fun to open, and I get it. Like, I'm 100% on board with it. Fey City. Tap an allied fairy here. Shoot a projectile. Deals 1 damage. Air. Yeah, see, this is why I want to do fairies, because air is highly themed for them. I love air, so you could do some like really fairy air stuff. That seems cool. Exceptional sight. Pretty good, pretty good. Is it here or nearby here? Okay. Unseelie Court. 5/5 for 6, 2 air threshold. Boy, they do look unseelie, don't they? Malevolent Forum of the Fairy Elite. At the start of your turn, players discard a spell for each fairy in the realm. Okay, but that would be you as well, so I have to see how that would work out. I'm not sure I like that one. That is, that's a crazy one. That's a crazy one. Yep, on to the ordinary. So that's it. That's all we got. This is fun. Enjoyed opening it. I think at this point we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I don't think it's really worth trying to figure out the value because it's too early. The boxes just came out. The market hasn't quite figured it all out. And wow, my camera is malfunctioning, so I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Leave a comment below or like or whatever, and I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one.